beloved Cebuanos, thank you for the warm welcome dito sa aming show sa The Iron Heart. Sana ay supportahan niyo po at panoodin ninyo. 8:45 p.m. starting this Monday, November 14. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have the very beautiful Miss Sofia Andres. Next is, of course, Miss Sue Ramirez. We also have Mr. Jake Cuenca. We also have with us today Mr. Albert Martinez. And of course, the man of the hour, no other than Mr. Richard Gutierrez. Let's give all the cast a big round of applause. Today we are joined by this hardworking cast, and of course, we are also joined by the hardworking Cebu press, so we are very grateful for making time and coming here with us today. Of course, now that all the cast are present and the members of the press, can I invite our cast to, of course, greet our online audience as well as the Cebu press? Can we ask for the microphones, please? And of course, aside from that, can you also share what are the details about the new teleserye that the Filipino people should look forward to?
Maayong buntag po sa inyong lahat. Cebu, good morning. Thank you for joining us today at giving us time to spread the word about Iron Heart. We are very honored and grateful to be here in Cebu. Unang-unang gusto kong pasalamatan yung Rama family ko dito. We have a big clan here in Cebu. And Mayor Mike Rama, Congressman Edu Rama for really being supportive of our show and helping us out with all the locations and permits and everything. And of course, Governor Gwen, who's also been very helpful to our project. It's an honor to be here in Cebu. We're so happy and excited na nandito kami, dito namin ginagawa ang Iron Heart. Dahil it just gives another flavor for our show, another flavor for our audience, na makita ang ganda ng Cebu. And to be honest, napakaganda ng Cebu. Once makikita nyo yan sa Iron Heart. Again, thank you. And abangan mo yung Iron Heart sa Manila po.
Yes, that will be on November 14. And of course, we will share you later on what are the nitty-gritty details about this new teleserye. At this juncture, I would like to open the floor for the questions from our media.
Welcome to Cebu, everyone. And aside, this is for Sue or the ladies. Is this your first time? How many times have you been here, and what really surprised you about Cebu in this show?
It's actually not my first time here, pero unfortunately, I haven't gotten around Cebu that much yet. And that's what we plan to do, shooting the Iron Heart. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Cebu during the duration of our trip. So I'm very excited about that. I'm here all the time, so it's very beautiful. I can actually live here. So everything, food, tao, places, perfect.
These are very nice, sir. What's your character here? Can you tell us more about it?
I'm sorry, what's my character?
Yes, in the series. Ano yung character naman? Can you tell us more about it?
Oh, okay. The name of my character is Poseidon, or Don for short. So I'm like the Robin to the Batman of Apollo, this character, Charles' character.
So mga gods,
The reliable ally or partner or sidekick for now. Yeah, yun po yun. That's, as you can see in the trailer, we've seen the trailer po. Yay! Po, it's ano diba, your curiosity will be, you know, oh my gosh, this is hard, huh? I haven't spoken straight English in a while. But yes, there's a lot of mystery involved. It's an action mystery, hyper-realistic, so many slash kind of show. Yes. Did I answer your question, or did I went off track? No? It's okay. Okay.
Yes, since we are on the topic of the characters, before we proceed to the next question, can we ask each of our cast, can you tell us what is your character and what do you love about it?
Hello, good morning to everyone. My character's name is Liam. I am the nemesis of Richard's character. And it's a very exciting character because It revolves around the greed, revenge, and a lot of mystery involving my character. So, me personally excited about it when I read the script. And I'm more excited because I'm working with the best actors in Philippine television. So,
Good morning sa inyo lang. Ako po si Eros dito. I play Eros here. I'm also an nemesis of Richard. If si Pepe is open, I could say na parang I'm the Joker of Richard. Also, parang what's interesting here is you'll see the three of us, how we're gonna perform each other, you're gonna see the dynamics between us. Na marami yung mystery. You can't help but stress that there's a lot of mystery in the story because this story, what you will experience here, you won't see what's coming. You won't see the unpredictability of the show. Also, I would say it's a very unpredictable show.
Hello, everybody. Ako po dito si Venus, and I will be playing a con artist. Maganda po yung role ko dito, very complex, as I said before. And very exciting to panoorin. Something I've never done before. So, sana maabangan nyo na. Of course, hindi na Pinterest ako dito ni Apollo. Richard Gutierrez, diba? Saka somehow, somewhere along the way also may Eros. Sa character yung Eros. So, kaabang-abang ang mga pangyayari talaga sa series. Ako naman po si Next. Thank you. Very silosa ako dito. Together with Eros, which is day one, my parents died. Parang na-lose my only family. Siya lang yung meron ako. And along the way, eventually, I'll also develop feelings for him. Doon na. Abangan na natin yan. Parang kung ano yung kaya kong gawin, kaya kong i-offer for love. Doon ako all the way.
And of course, the lead role. What kind of Richard Gutierrez will we see?
My character here is Apollo, and it's a very challenging role. Basically, it's a story of a man that has a wounded past, and he's out to get revenge and justice for his loved ones. And yung journey niya, napagdadaanan niya, yun yung masusubaybayan niya sa Iron Heart. Of course, working with great actors, mga kasama ko dito. Our goal and objective is to really tell a good story, a relatable story, and hopefully create something new for the audience to watch. So about mo ninyo, it's like what Jake said kanina to Albert, it's a very unpredictable show. Maraming twists and turns yung bawat characters, and we're gonna try to make it more exciting for the audience.
Wow, big word, unpredictable. Speaking of unpredictable, I'm sure we have more unpredictable questions coming from Cebu Press. So next up, may I ask Ms. Vanessa Balbuena to throw a question.
Hi, my hapon. My name is Vanessa from the Freeman. My first questions are for Richard. Will we hear Bisaya being spoken in the teleserye?
Maybe. But for now, wala pa nagbibisaya sa show namin. But actually, I wanted to add that flavor kasi si Sue fluent. Hindi pala. Si Sofia pala yung fluent. No, but we're gonna try to inject that also, Bisaya. But for now, we're focusing on Cebu as a location, like as a visual spectacle for the audience.
Yeah, speaking of visual spectacle, aside from, to get the Cebuanos excited, can you enumerate anong aabangan namin ng mga Cebu locations in the show?
Madami. We've been filming around Cebu City, we've been filming in Carcar, in Dalaget, the south side, Busay also, Argao, madami. We're going to go all over Cebu. We're going to try and explore and also share to our audience the beauty of Cebu and what Cebu can offer. And honestly, yung city ng Cebu ngayon, it's like reminding you of a different like Asian countries, like Hong Kong, Singapore, parang ganun yung vibe na nakukuha namin on screen. Cebu is very beautiful, parang iba siya talaga as a location, as a backdrop for the story.
Some of these places, was it your first time also to be here in those sites?
Yes, I've been all over Cebu, but itong mga nakaraang locations namin, first time like, may mga first time place ako napuntahan like Argao, It was my first time there, but again, I've been to Park before and other places, but you know, ang maganda dito kasi parang na-explore pa namin yung Cebu. Like, nagugulat kami, ganito pala sa Cebu. Ang ganda, you know. So, maganda sa Cebu is, you know, there's a city center, di ba? Cosmopolitan city siya. But at the same time, not too far away, you have beaches, you have mountains, you have beautiful landscapes. And yun yung gusto namin makita dito sa film natin.
Thank you, Richard. And for the rest of the cast, can you share about your experience about filming here?
Go ahead, I have my very well, sarap ng pagkagab ng mga Cebuano sa amin. Everywhere we go, talagang nakaabang ang mga Cebuano. Maraming salamat po. Napaka-warm ng pagkagab sa amin dito. And more than anything, more than the beauty of the location, it's actually how the people welcome you that makes you comfortable in a working environment. So, bukod doon, I got to love namin na punta natin. Karkara, I found it very beautiful. Nakita nyo yung parang fighting ring. Sobrang favorite ko yung location na yun. Sobrang ganda niyang tingnan sa screen and in person. It's just as beautiful. So, ayun, very excited kami to go around more. It's our third cycle now, taping here, and we have more cycles to come. And more places to visit, so we're very excited.
Ako naman, para naman, this is my second home. So, sobrang excited na ako around here. But, yeah, kasi nakita ka naman nandito, I'm super lucky. So, para lang kami again, para lang kami enjoy. And also yung mga cast and team namin, super smooth na trabaho. Very easy.
Ako naman po, I feel like a kid in a new playground because it's my first time also here in Cebu.
Welcome.
Thank you. And although my father is Bisaya also, from Mindanao naman, from Pagadian, dili ako makasabot, dili ako makasultir. So it's nice to learn new Bisaya words din and bagong culture. Saka distinct din yung ugali ng Bisaya eh.
Like?
Diba? Malambing pero strong. Diba? Na hindi mapaapi. Yun ang pansin ko I might be wrong, pero from my observation. So ang gandang ma-immerse. It's nice to be immersed sa ganitong klaseng very colorful culture. Yeah.
For me naman, sabi ko, it's so refreshing. Kasi syempre we're very used to shooting a lot of things in Manila. You know? So even like when you watch other shows, everything looks familiar. So when you watch the trailer of this, like, it's really different. Like I was telling you last night, sabi ko, a major character of the show is also Cebu. Sabi ko, parang it really changes the feel and the mood of the show. So for me, like when she said, oh, I've fallen in love with Cebu. Sabi ko, I'm so excited for her. We had a few days breaks. I got reminded, sabi ko, it's 10 years na natin since then. So Cebu's been very good to us and we look forward to every topics.
Alright, if you have questions from the press people after Sir Albert will also share his thoughts, you can just raise your hand so we will note you. Alright? Sir, you may proceed.
Well, the last time I was here was back in 2005. I did a great deal, I did a soap opera way back. But comparing 2005 to now, it's completely different. It's much developed. It's now a metropolis. It was right compared to like Singapore, and the vibes of being in a resort island is still there. I love the weather. I love the very good looking Cebuanas. And I've been telling all my friends in Manila, I said, you know what? Cebuanas totally different. They're much better. Better place to live to. So I must commend probably the history of the Cebuanas, why this was good. So it's a good sight to say. But anyway, we're enjoying our stay here, we're enjoying our shoot, and we're very thankful for the locals who've been providing us a lot of lechon and a lot of hot dogs and milk tea. We appreciate it and just continue giving us more.
So you're always full here in Cebu. It's a sort of love language as well for Cebuanos. Instead of saying, kumusta ka, we say, ikaw na ka. So it means, have you eaten? So are you full? Are you hungry? So that is one way of showing that we appreciate your presence, and we love to host you. So that is the meaning behind that. Alright, speaking of receipt, nikaon na ba ka?
Nikaon na ka.
Okay, let's try it. Nikaon na ba ka?
Nikaon na ba ka?
Very good. Alright. And speaking of love languages, no? We still have a lot of love coming from the Cebu press. And aside from love, we also have a lot of questions. So now, Prince of Lagan Cebu, you'd like to share or ask something?
Yes, hi. I'm Prince from Lagan sa Cebu. Maayong buta. And daghang salamat for shows sa Cebu. Now, my first question is for Sue. After the success of the Broken Edge Cow, anong nakikita namin o anong naiba ni Sue Ramirez dito sa
Ay, naku, talagang sobrang iba-iba. Number 1, hindi po ako kabit dito sa school ko. Salamat naman po sa inyo. Oo, yun, number 1 yun. Number 2, also the upbringing. Ibang-iba talaga kasi si Lexi, di ba? Mayaman siya. This time naman, anak ako ng isa. Simpleng tao lang. Masaya lang sila sa buhay. Ang tatay ko, may pala sa akin dito. So, more on the core values of the characters, magkaibang tao talaga sila. That's why I'm very excited to play this role. It's because I will not be only playing Pinas. I will be playing different types of characters talaga. You'll be seeing me in prosthetics, you'll be seeing me in wigs most of the time. Because I'm a con artist here. So, ayun, yun yung malaking budulera po ako dito. Hindi po ako kabit.
Kasi wala dito si Maha, pero baka siguro makasagot kayo. Kasi sabi, it was shown that special appearance, pati special appearance si Maha Salvador. Oh, sorry, Charles. Special class ng Maha. Sino?
To be honest, si Maha was kind of, she was one of the last artists on board of the project. You know, the script went through a few revisions and all that, and they wanted to add another element, another character, another strong character to the script, and that was Maha. Maha was able to join us last minute, and we're very thankful actually to Maha. You know, aside from her very busy schedule and all her commitment, she was able to dedicate some time for us. But for now, she's a special appearance. But let's see, you know, how everything goes. Abangan natin. But yeah, ano to?
Okay. Last na ako, Sir Richard. Ito pa, okay, Sir Richard and everyone can answer this also. On your own perspective, what is the definition of a person with an iron heart?
For me, the definition of a person with an iron heart, taong ito ay matapang, pero maingat. Diba? Pag iron ang puso mo, pag di mo yan iningatan, kakalawangin yan. So, I think it comes with the responsibility of being strong. It's also being maingat dun sa strength na yun. Parang kumbaga, kailangan mo siyang magkaingatan. Kasi kung hindi, yung strength na binuo mo, mabubugbog lang siya ng rust pagka hindi mo siya pinagpili. Okay na ba? Okay na ba? Grabe, matahula na lang ako eh. Analogy.
Ako naman, siguro yung iron heart. Pusok naman kasi ako eh. So, kailangan kong ingatan doon siya lumalabas. Basta alam kong pagtama yung ginagawa ko, doon siya lumalabas. Tama yung pinagagawa ko. Pero, hirap kasi puso naman niya. So, pero pag nagmahal ako, talagang buong ko. Pero pag talagang kailangan kong tapangan sa oras ko, doon siya, shield. Okay ba?
Ako parang iba yung naisip ko sa Iron Heart eh. Naisip ko yung mga nagiging manhid dahil sa mga pinagdadaanan ng bata. Can be a trauma or pwedeng cause you to be stronger. So yun yung palagi ko dahil sa mga pinagdaanan growing up. Parang nagkaroon ka ng protective barrier sa puso mo and yung Iron Heart. Pero na-activate pa rin yung pagiging mamon kasi heart pa din siya eh. Kahit na iron heart siya. So parang ganun din.
Heart ka pa rin, sir. Maraming salamat po.
Next up, we have from Vanet News, Sunday Anatia.
May buntag for Richard. Ano yung first reaction mo nung i-offer ang project na ito? May ito ang isip ba or tanggap pa rin?
Nung in-offer sa akin to, nung 2012, actually, itong mahaba ang history ng project na to. Kung isasalaysay ko, baka abutin tayo ng mga oras. Pero, nag-evolve yung project eh. Like from the first time that they offered it to me, nag-evolve na. And I think it's the right timing also na nabuo yung project. Parang everything happened for a reason kung bakit siya ngayon na to. And I'm just very thankful na it turned out the way it turned out, yung story. Siyempre, yung in-offer sa akin ng Star Creatives and sila Ms. Des, all the producers and writers, they were very open for collaboration. So yun yung appreciate ko sa kanila. So, nung in-offer sa akin ito, nakaka-excite yung project and yung vision ng project. So, dream agad kami. Tapos Cebu pa location. Let's do this.
So, anong suggest sa Cebu ikaw? Anong suggest?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So ako naman yung magpapalo kami. Kasi sa tinabi namin ang location outside Manila, we have a lot of islands in the Philippines. Bakit naman Cebu yung sinuggest niyo?
Because Cebu is close to my heart. Malaki ang family namin dito. Actually, my mom's here. She flew in from Manila to celebrate with us and visit us here. And my mom grew up in Cebu. We have a big family here in Cebu. And before the pandemic, we would try to visit at least twice a year, 3 times a year, depended. Every Simulog, nandito kami. And we're actually very excited for the next Simulog, and we'll be here during that time. Cebu is a very close place to my heart, and especially now that, you know, after the pandemic, and Cebu now is very beautiful, I think it's a good timing also to showcase Cebu. With all the new things happening in Cebu, all the developments, it's a good time. And I love Cebu, and I'll always keep coming back to Cebu.
Wow, Cebu is indeed very close to the Iron Heart. And now we have another question from Ms. Joey of DYRC.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Sue. Sinasabi mong complex ang iyong character dito as ikaw ang artist. Hindi ka ba nahihirapan sa iyong character dito?
Well, actually, yung trabaho namin mahirap talaga. Imagine, ilalagay mo yung sarili mo sa buhay ng ibang tao. Nililin mo, hindi mo sariling buhay. So, kailangan mo talaga doon, research yan, magtatanong-tanong, nakakausap ka ng madaming tao para may better understanding of where people are coming from. And syempre, kailangan i-apply mo yun sa character mo. Yung sagot mo, honestly, mahirap talaga. Mahirap talaga.
And my second question is, how does it feel to become the leading of Richard?
Kasi yung point sa akin yun, hindi pwede na ako tatanungin niyo po ako, nung yung katanungan, sir. Nung in-offer po ito sa akin agad-agad, sinabi, gagawin ka, Sue, okay ba sa'yo gagawin mo yung Iron Heart? Si Richard Gutierrez, opo, kumanta na ako agad. Oo, yes po, sige po, gawin na po natin ngayon na po, thank you. Ganun agad po yung sagot ko, well, mag-aalinlangan sa akin. Also, it's a production that we really trust sa creatives. I worked with them a couple of times before. Pangako sa'yo, which was, I think, I will consider my biggest break. Kayo po ang nagbigay nun. And ito, ginawa na po nila akong pinipay sa kanilang show. At sobrang grateful po ako sa kanila. So, asaya! Sana all.
Well, we can really feel the excitement coming from the cast themselves. And of course, speaking of another person who is excited to raise a question, can you please hand over the mic to Sam?
Hi, I'm Sam, Kapamilya of DYRF. Firstly, I'd like to make special mention to my good friend Jet Gonzalez and Jose Pereira for inviting me here. Kaya salamat. Sayang lang wala dito ang director. I would have wanted to ask him or her a question. But anyway, anong impression niyo sa director niyo? Grabe ba ang pressure considering that this is an action film? Or binigyan pa kayo ng leeway? How does it feel to work with your director? Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that question. Actually, sana nga kasama namin yung directors namin dito today, but unfortunately, we have a very, very busy schedule. And sila yung laging nag-a-advance sa set, sila yung nauna sa set, so they're very busy. Our directors, I consider, is one of our greatest assets or blessings dito sa show namin, working with our directors. Kasi very balanced yung camaraderie nila. They specialize on different things. They have their unique skill set, each of them. Pero pag pinag mo sila together, it works. So I'm very happy to be working with Richard Arellano, Direct Lester. Actually, I've worked with them in the Luna Sangre. They're both parts of both directors were part of the Luna Sangre. And I couldn't be happier working with our directors. Iba yung vision na they really help us a lot. Especially me, coming from Provinciano for 2 years, you know, I had to switch my character here. I had to be the different character, and my directors, I can say that really helped me go through the process of changing my character. So I'm very thankful to my directors and of course the producers.
And of course, can we reveal the name of director for the public knowledge?
Direct Richard Arellano and Direct Lester Pimentel. Direct Richard Arellano focuses on the narrative and the characterization of the story, and Direct Lester focuses more on action sequences. So we have two very good directors specializing differently.
And very dedicated as well, because right now they are still doing some stuff related to this project. That's why they can't join us. And now we have another question from the floor.
Good afternoon, I'm May of myhisbeautiful.com. Yes, it is. And it's even more beautiful that you are all here to spend time with us. Anyway, so my question goes out to Richard. It was noted in some articles that this project is actually a 5-year in planning with regard to the material, and then they were eyeing on you, solely on you. Is it because you had a previous project, like in 2008, you were playing an agent? Did it play a vital role when it comes to the material? And for Jake Cuenca, I just have it in one room. For Jake Cuenca, how does it feel to be hated when you play the villain, and now you're playing another villain role? How do you become so effective in everything that you do that people get to hate you? Are you ready for bashers?
Wow, thank you. I don't know how to take your question because I thank you. No, I've gotten used to it, over the years. I've played many contributor roles. I've played Cocos contributor, I've played Paulo's contributor, I've played Arjus contributor, what I'm really proud of is I'm working with Richard. Because kami decided to go for Flip. This is 21 years in the making. So for me, any role, I'm the type of actor who does anything. And I don't believe in small roles, I believe in small actors. So for me, in regards to doing other stuff and being able to adapt to like either being lead or, I don't know, like for me at least, the pandemic is 2 years away from the industry made me very hungry. So for now, I have a movie and Metro Manila Film Fest. I'm playing a gay character. It's called My Father and Myself. I'm playing the villain here, and then the villain. And then if you want to watch me, you can watch my gay love review.
Like grown men, like have so much experiences in life and in the industry, and we're back at it again, and we're collaborating. So hats off to Jake. He's a great actor. He delivers. We're so happy that he's on board. Very committed, very passionate. To answer your question, Karina, regarding like the 5-year thing, yes, this project was supposed to happen after the Luna Samurai, but like what I said, everything happens for a reason, and I'm very happy that it's now. It happened now. There's a purpose. There's a purpose why it happened now, and I can feel it.
May I ask a follow-up question? Since this series is promising a brand new kind of action series, more gunfights that we've never seen before, battles between, since you're a martial artist, right? Are you doing solely on your own, or do you have any stunt couples?
With regards to the action sequences here, we really wanted to change the feel and the look of action from Provinciano. We have to admit that Provinciano, 7 years of action on primetime TV, they had their own flavor of action. And I wanted to offer my kind of flavor for action. I've been studying martial arts since I was 9 years old, and it's one of the few constants in my life. So I'm very happy to be able to express that in a cinematic way, in a modern cinematic way. Working with a great team, great directors, great stunt team. I've been in the industry for a while, and I've done a lot of action. I've learned along the way. I know my strengths, my weaknesses. So I'm very excited to express yung martial arts side ko rin na I've been practicing all my life. So I'm excited to showcase that. And with regards to like gunfighting, we're also going to showcase different styles of gunfighting. And I'm excited because I'm also working with Tito Albert Martinez here. This is a trivia na yung unang teleserye ko, siya yung kasama ko si Tito Albert, and grabe, dami ko natutunan sa kanya. Like, you know, as a young artist, entering showbiz and doing a teleserye, like he really guided me, you know, like he guided me and he showed me what a professional actor how a professional actor should handle himself. Like, very pro, great actor. I'm so happy to be working with Tito Albert, and I'm so happy to collaborate with him in this project.
Alright, before we proceed to the next question, well, we are still on the subject of preparation. So for me, it's a new knowledge that Richard has been doing martial arts.
So now I regularly go to the gym. It's very inspiring to go to the gym, especially with your Jake Cuenca, who is always ready for the gym. You know, I really love going to the gym now. It's very good for my brain and for everything.
But the question is, do you actually do lifts, or did you just go to the gym, just going there in and out?
I try everything.
Wow.
Yes.
That's actually breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Yes,
Wow,
because it's
that's a
something
very nice word.
that you're not so used to doing it, and then now you're trying it for the show. So
Yes.
that's really some hard work there.
Yes.
So put up a good show.
That's great. What's your name again?
My name is Mitsu.
Huh?
Well, on my end, it's more of preparation for endurance because we'll be doing a lot of sequences, the action. At my age, I need that to keep up with the young guys. Other than that, my usual workout that I do every day, just to keep up. I believe that's about it.
For me, well, we did martial arts training a bunch of times before we started the show. But for me, kasi syempre Richard he's been practicing martial arts for a very long time. So you have to be formidable if you're going to be a strong leader, if you're going to be driven. So for me, I did extra training on the side with the Scout Rangers kasi yung character ko dito shoot scouts. At least yun, that's one thing that I added to the training that they have.
And kasi now with the modern way of cinematic action, we also design it in a way na kung ano yung strength ng actors. Like, we adapt to their capabilities. Yeah, it's kind of tailor-made for the actors. We try to find their strengths and showcase that in a cinematic way. We don't really need to like beat up each other on the set, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's a cinematic, there's a treatment to it, and yun yung gusto namin i-visualize dito sa Ironheart.
How about the ladies? Will we also expect some action scenes involving the girls?
Yes, of course. It's very excited. We're going to be representing Girl Power! Okay, as Jake said, we did training back in Manila before we started the show. But so far, I haven't been doing action scenes, which I'm very excited to do. We have an amazing stunt team, Action 360 on the set with us, who we really trust. And talagang throughout the years, lahat ng napapanood din natin ng mga series sa TV, sila din talaga yung nag-handle ng mga stunts, ng mga action scenes. So, full force talaga yung tiwala namin sa kanila. And yun, sobrang excited kami na ipakita yung lubugan.
Okay, now let's go to our last question.
Hello, good afternoon to all the cast. Thank you, Mike Hapon. I'd like to ask each of the characters, since you're all playing interesting roles, how do you relate to the character that you are playing with? And for Jake, how do you internalize such challenging role? And for Sir Richard, how is Ironheart different from all the action-filled movies and TV series that you've done since the start of your career? Thank you.
Yeah, I think as the main character also of Ironheart and as an actor, as a man, you know, based on what I've done before, you know, I grow as a person. You know, through time I grow as a man, and now I can offer more. You know, I can offer more with all the experiences that I have as an actor, as a person. I can offer more for our audience.
in terms of handling an action character, male-driven show like this. You know, I can offer more as an actor. Like I've done many projects. I was young, different experiences, I can say that I've grown a lot since those times, and I can offer more as an actor.
Oh, I can say that the Iron Heart is different because Richard Gutierrez, when he does action, it's always different. So it's special because Richard is, he's the lead of the show. But for the other question, internalizing, yeah, I guess because I really do wear my emotions in my sleeve. I think I'm a very, because I've been acting for 20, 21 years. Of course, that's 20 years of being vulnerable and being emotional and all that. But the thing is that later on in life, what's good about it is that you get to control these emotions. But in real life, it doesn't spill over anymore. But in terms of internalizing for roles, yeah, I think the most part I just really prepare. Like I really do my homework, and I really try to challenge myself to do. So for me, like I always try to challenge myself to outdo my last performance. That's the only thing I'm competing with, is my last project and my last performance. So I try to set the standard high. So it seems impossible to top for the next project, but God always finds a way. So yeah.
Alright, so may pahabol pa?
Yes.
Last one?
This question is addressed to all of you. Kasi sa isip ng mga fans, when a Filipino series or movie, sasabihin nila, alam naman namin yung kahinatnan, alam namin yung ending, compared to K-pop, like that, hindi ba kayo nag-pressure or ano yung nasa isip nyo pag ganyan ang sinasabi ng mga fans?
Alam mo kasi ngayon, with social media, everybody has their own opinions, diba? So every person has a prediction, diba? Yeah. So every person has an idea of where they think the story will go. One person might be right, 1,000 people might be wrong, you know what I mean? So we'll never know. But honestly, kasi with the world of social media, it's really like that. You have to be able to adapt with the times. And that's what we're trying to do, adapting with the times. But we're going to showcase our story where we feel that it's strong and unpredictable. And then, bahala ng audience. Diba? We have smart audiences now that they figure out things early, they figure out things, So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
But honestly, I'm confident that I'll be able to predict this. I wasn't able to predict the story, so I know for sure it's unpredictable. And talaga, magugulat kayo dito. That's for sure. Magugulat kayo dito.
So if there's like a last, one word rather that would describe the Iron Heart, that is unpredictable. And that is something that the Filipino audience can really look forward to for this new teleserye. And of course, thank you so much to the members of the press. Let's give you a round of applause for your very interesting questions that you threw to our cast for today. I'm sure that you still have a lot of questions, but we will reserve that for later. You can approach maybe us later if you have some follow-up. Anyway, so much about that. Of course, we'd like to acknowledge the people and the companies who are behind this endeavor that we are having for today. So, can I invite Char to give the words of acknowledgement? So again, for the words of acknowledgement, we'd like...
yeah, first of all, we would like to thank, of course, all the media, all the press here today for joining us. We really enjoyed our company. We wish we could stay longer, but unfortunately, may taping pa po kami today. Maraming salamat sa inyo, Cebu. Thank you so much for the support and the love that you have shown us. We are very grateful and humbled to be here in Cebu. And we promise that we will do our best to showcase Cebu in a world-class way with this show.
Of course, finally, let's invite those who are watching. Saan ba ito makikita? Kailan ito? Anong oras? Because I'm sure a lot of people are really excited for this one, especially after seeing the explosions of the teaser.
Iron Heart po sa Monday na yan, 8:45 p.m. in all ABS-CBN streaming platforms.
TV5, Jeepney TV, I1, A to Z, Kapamilya Channel. So we are going to be everywhere. So kung saan nyo kami pwede mapanood, marami pong avenues na pwede mapanood ang ABS-CBN shows. At 8:45 po yan, simultaneous on all platforms starting Monday.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nakatutok sa...
Kaya mga dong, mga day, Monday na sa Lunes, November 14, ang Iron Heart. Please watch Iron Heart, the best teleserye as of now. Maganda mga actors. Okay guys, sige. Ito.